Let's get into Wendy Williams. Now, my friends were actually texting me because this is big. Wendy added Joe, a lawyer, to her legal team, serving as her personal attorney. I'm like, should I even try to say his last name? Joe Taco Pina. It's like taco and pina colada. What a good mix. Oh, I would love a taco and a pina colada right now. Wendy Williams has a new legal mind on her side because famed attorney Joe Taco Pina says he's serving as her personal attorney. He's represented big stars like President Donald Trump, Yankee player Alex Rodriguez, and most recently A$AP Rocky. And A$AP Rocky actually won his case big time. So this guy is not playing around. Joe says he's making motions as her counsel of choice and telling us about a range of potential approaches he has in mind. Now, I'm really glad that Wendy has the ability to go and hire Joe, because I remember Britney Spears and her conservatorship said that she didn't know she could go and change her lawyer, but she could have. They just tried to make it difficult for her, so she never realized she could. But Wendy's taking back her life, and recently there have been protests outside of her hospital, people really standing up.
Here you are, I'm right here. Your girl's right here. Extras right here, they love you.
How are you doing today?
Free Wendy! Free Wendy! Sounds fantastic, but she is fighting for her life. This is a woman who wants her freedom. And it's tough in there. It's tough in there when the whole world is going on without her. So, you know, she struggles with that, but she's looking forward to her freedom.
She's clean. She's fine. Just free her. Just let her go. We're in America. Why can't she come downstairs right now?
Wow, it's so sad to see her like literally caged up in there, just staring out her window. And she's like the only one in that building who's looking out the window. Like no one else is standing up. She is. Now, Joe, her new attorney, claims that he did watch the Wendy Williams documentary and he was in tears watching her go into this facility and having all the wrong players in full force. So I think it's really great that he understands the case, and he's expressed openly in the past that he wants to be her attorney, and he manifested that.
End goal is to get her out of that draconian institution she's in that she doesn't belong in because she's not incapacitated.
Joe kind of looks like he's had a little bit of work done, doesn't he? Is that natural? I don't know.
In any way, shape, or form. She's in a ward where people don't know their names, where people don't know between a red light and a green light. I mean, she's in a place where, you know, people are dangerous to themselves. She's not. She can't leave there on her own to go get a cup of coffee. So...
And it is ridiculous. I mean, and she definitely, I mean, I think she has the funds somewhere to where she can go and take care of herself. I mean, she sold that New York apartment that she loved so much. Where'd that money go?
The goal end game is to make sure she gets out of there. How it's done is honestly, it doesn't matter to me now. I spoke to Wendy at length yesterday. She wants me to represent her. I am representing her. Her family's asked me to represent her. I'm her personal attorney now. Doesn't mean I'm in the guardianship case yet, and I'm not, because the judge has to approve any lawyer coming in to the guard.
Ooh, and the judge does not like the press. We see him over here doing a bunch of press. The judge does not like the show of it all. I could totally see the judge saying, "Hey, Joe, you're not coming in here." Oh, hell no, because it's more attention on this case that she doesn't want people paying attention to. She wants to go and lock Wendy up somewhere where she doesn't have a window to go and wave outside. We've all heard Wendy claim that she's in a prison-like environment in this facility, and she's signed a legal document to get out of the guardianship. All I've got to say is, hey, hey, ho, ho, the guardianship, it's got to go. It reminds me of like the Free Britney days. Let's get into Kiss of Life. Now, I've never heard of Kiss. Actually, no, I have. I've heard of Kiss of Life because I always go to Spotify New Music Friday to see all the new songs because, you know, I like to keep up with pop culture. And the K-pop group Kiss of Life, I've seen them pop up before. I don't listen to their music, and I don't know if people will be after this video. They posted a really cringe, uncomfortable video. They apologized for this video they posted, claiming they were not trying to be racist while dancing to 50 Cent in the club. The band, which has 300,000 fans on X, shared a handwritten apology Saturday, admitted that they made an error posting that. I don't know what they were thinking. You can see the band members dancing while wearing their hats to the side and big gold chains around their necks, basically parodying clothing some rappers might wear. Fans called them out, saying that the video was culturally inappropriate. While the band seemed to mean their little dance as a joke, many fans called them out for their behavior, pointing out the parody as culturally appropriative. Let's take a look at this video together.
Who that? 마음에 안 들어. Who that? 자꾸 우리 주위 세계로 그만. Who that?
Two hats? What's that about?
Who's that? Come out.
Oh, and the braids on the side. You guys see that? The braids? In their apology, the Kiss of Life members Julie, Natty, Belle, and Hanul apologized for posting the clip and adding that it's been difficult to see how much they've hurt their longtime fans. The ladies say they wanted to show how much they love hip-hop but ended up taking the concept too far. Now, there are a lot of different people reacting to this video, and I want to give you an example from a TikToker I came across.
And I really do not care about Kiss of Life's weak-ass apology either. Talking about we sorry. Yeah, y'all sorry as hell. You can save those lives for somebody who want to hear them. First of all, it's a generic company apology, like always, and then y'all still playing in our faces. Talking about, oh, the purpose of the live was to celebrate hip-hop culture. Are you serious? That's hip-hop culture to y'all? Dressing like that, acting like that, talking in these terrible black scents, eating collard greens and cornbread, and getting on your friend about flirting with your man while you calling her Little Taco Bell, that's hip-hop culture to you? Do not play with me. Like, hip-hop culture, my ass. Y'all were really up there playing and putting on a minstrel show. And when you were trying to explain the theme, you didn't pull up no pictures of no actual rappers. You didn't pull up a picture of no hip-hop groups, hip-hop acts that have supposedly inspired Kiss of Life. You pull up a picture of some random black men on the side of the street. What type of bullshit is that? Like, y'all are really trying to play these mind games and nobody is going for it. Like, now you want to apologize? You knew it was wrong from the beginning. Julie already had one strike against her.
I love exactly, everything she said. Like, she has the best take. They promise to continue to educate themselves and understand nothing they can say or do will magically fix the damage they've already done. So they're going to give a ChatGPT response and just smile their way through. Let's get into Fyre Fest 2. Billy McFarland. He really is just setting up people for failure with this Fyre Festival 2. Billy and the Fyre Festival 2 team are sticking to the location for the event, claiming they've been working closely with Playa del Carmen to ensure the festival happens, despite the government's claims to the contrary. So the government wants nothing to do with this festival. We all remember the trip where everyone went there and they were sleeping on tents. They had pieces of bread with some unmelted cheese and some styrofoam. It was so bad and a really big safety risk. And I think the government's trying to stop Billy, but Billy is so delusional. The man went to prison for the first festival and he's setting himself up to go again for the second.
Good morning, everybody. We just announced on the Today Show that Fyre 2 is taking place April 25th through April 28th on a private island off of the Caribbean coast in Mexico.
Private island. I'm already like, I don't want to go anywhere near that. Like, I think of Epstein right away. What do I think of Epstein?
Ticket applications are available on firefestival2.com.
Officials for Playa del Carmen, a small town south of Cancun in Mexico, wrote a message in Spanish which translates to, "There is no existence of a registry nor plans that would indicate such an event is taking place here." They also added, "No such event with that name will take place in our city." While the Fyre 2 team says, hold up. They wrote on social media that they are working with the local government in the city, claiming that two groups have been collaborating with them since early March, which insane to think that you're throwing a music festival on what was April 25th, 28th, and you are just meeting with the location people in early March. The timeline is not adding up. He also included screenshots showing paperwork filed within the city, which appears to be pre-authorized permit for the event. He also included emails with the city going back and forth. Honestly, he probably has to do this because if anyone was going to this festival, and who really would want to go? But if anyone was going, I wouldn't want to go hearing all this. Like, okay, the government doesn't know we're arriving. Are they going to arrest us? This person commented, unbelievable that he would still try this again. So many red flags. The biggest one is no artist lineup. Another comment reads, he's just going to take whatever cash people were stupid enough to put into this and then disappear. Well, guess what? It looks like Billy is starting to realize things aren't going to go the way he thought, because Fyre Festival 2.0 will not go down in Playa del Carmen, Mexico next month, and organizers say it's because they got royally screwed by the Mexican government. They claimed that they were backstabbed by Mexican officials, not menacing words, but the event producer said they effed us, which also... Wait, what do you mean they effed you? I mean, they said they had no idea you were coming there, and then they probably told you what you had to do to throw something there, and you just can't do it. So now you're just going to tell the world that they screwed you over. According to a producer, the government is acting like they had no idea the festival was going down in May, which I thought it was going down in April. It's not adding up. The government posted on X Instagram giving their blessing and support, and then yesterday they say we've never heard of them, like it's hilarious. The event producer isn't holding out hope, saying the government is lying completely, adding, and at this point we're not doing any event there and we plan on making it very public and showing all the evidence. So crazy to me that in these text messages their plan isn't like, okay, how are we gonna like refund people? How are we gonna do this festival? What's going on next? He's like, we're going to start exposing. We have all the receipts. Like, this guy is so delusional. They're not even focused on like how they're going to logistically have this festival go down. They're more worried now with just like exposing the government that screwed them because now they're the ones to blame. Fyre 2.0 would have been a big hit if it wasn't for the government. Seems like a convenient excuse. Wow, wait, okay. And then in these messages, you could see they're exposing themselves for trying to create some narrative saying that the government there failed them and there's a lot of political unrest between the US and Mexico, and that's why this has resulted in the festival not being able to go down here, which is such a crazy excuse because I really think they just didn't do the proper work to get permits. Like, they wrote, you're gonna start seeing Americans kidnapped, mark my word. Which, please don't, like, I'm not manifesting that for anyone watching this video ever. There's a lot at stake for Fyre Festival 2. The world watched the original festival crash and burn in 2017, and Billy was convicted of fraud and sentenced to 6 years in prison. He left and he got out, released in 2022. He didn't leave prison. You don't get to leave it. You get released from it. And ever since then, he's been trying to fix his reputation. This isn't a great sign, Billy. Billy boy, you might need to just hang it up. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.